5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, well done. I want to thank all of our children who are with us here today. It's really an honor to be with you. We have this event every year to light the Christmas tree, but it's very, very important, I think, to understand that what school children all over Illinois are doing. For years and years now, young boys and girls in grammar school have put together homemade Christmas cards that they have, in holiday cards, that they have put together on their own to send to our service members, our soldiers who are deployed all across our country, across our world, and many, many are in military hospitals across the United States and in Germany as well.
We thank you for protecting our nation. You're very brave. Your efforts help to fill joy in everyone's life. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Sincerely, Gargi.
Well done. Very good. Thank you. Okay, Evan, you're next.
Dear soldiers, thank you for protecting our country, and I hope you make it home for Christmas. Thank you also for being brave and protecting us. You fought for what you thought was right, so everyone give a clap that our soldiers fought for our country. Dear soldier, you soldiers are kind, respectful, and intelligent. Poem. Roses are red and violets are blue. I love soldiers as much as I love you. Sincerely, Nia Acheng.
All right, well done. Thank you. Cameron?
Dear soldiers, thank you for keeping America safe and fighting in the war. What uniform did you wear? I'm 6 years old. I'm proud of you. Please be careful. Sincerely, Cameron the children.
All right, well done. Thank you. It's important at this holiday time that we not forget those men and women who volunteer and answer the call to duty to serve our country, to serve our democracy, to serve all of us. And I think it's been so meaningful over the years that children have expressed themselves from the heart in a holiday card, a Christmas card, that I've been able to deliver not only to our soldiers, but those who work in military hospitals. Last year I went to Walter Reed Military Hospital in Bethesda, Maryland. Previous years I've gone to Landstuhl, Germany, to the American Military Hospital there. We have many, many service members in military hospitals in our own state, as well as in our country and across the world that are right now at the holiday time wanting to be with their families, but because of their injuries, they have to still spend time recovering. So it's very, very important that we, the people, thank our service members, our veterans, all those who serve us, and do it in a meaningful way. And the children of Illinois have inspired, I think, all of us. I want to thank their teachers, all of the teachers who have been involved in this program, because we've asked literally thousands of children across Illinois to put together a card. We put them in boxes, and then we deliver them not only to our military hospitals, but to our veterans hospitals as well. Many of our veterans may have served in a conflict going back to World War II, or the Korean War, the Vietnam War, and other conflicts as well. And it's important that we tell those men and women who are in military hospitals, our veterans hospitals, we care about them. We never, ever will forget them.
For me, this is always a fun event, lighting the tree, singing carols along with school children from schools throughout Illinois. And I love that in the midst of all that fun, that we have Governor Quinn, who's always leading us to remember those for whom the holidays isn't always pure fun. You see, today's tree lighting ceremony and the cards for the troops campaign that so many school children will participate in are great opportunities for us to remember those who sacrifice, helps ensure that the rest of us remain safe and secure, not only this holiday season, but every holiday season for the last 200 plus years. And that, ladies and gentlemen, are our sailors, our soldiers, our airmen and women, and our Marines. They might be less visible this holiday season as the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan recede, but they are still serving in areas like Afghanistan and Iraq and Korea and Liberia and Germany. They are all over the globe, really, and it's in places where they're far from home. And it's these times of the year that it's especially hard during the holidays. And as an individual who spent many holidays overseas in lands unknown, I can personally attest to this. It can be a lonesome time. So to all the children who made holiday cards, thank you very much for helping us bring a little piece of America to the troops overseas. And so they know that we remember them in a time of festivity and celebration. But we also must remember the families of the fallen, those service members who gave the ultimate sacrifice in serving our country. And I'm grateful that some of our Gold Star families are here today among us, and I want to thank them specifically. I'm grateful that they are going to be placing ornaments in remembrance of their lost loved ones, for which this holiday season they will have an empty space at their table. So it is a beautiful way to tie in a season of celebration to the very people whose sacrifices enabled us to be here and celebrate this season. So thank you for being here today. And thanks again to everyone who came out here today to helping us remember and honor our service members, our fallen, and our families. It is because of you and leaders like our governor that the state of Illinois leads the nation when it comes to taking care of our service members, as well as those who have borne the battle.
It is my privilege to represent not only the 13,000 members of the Illinois National Guard, Army, and Air, over 10,000 of whom have deployed over this past decade, who have deployed locally and overseas to help their neighbors, protect our state, and defend our nation. It is my privilege to represent all of the services today in saying thank you to the youngsters, the teachers, and the parents that have supported us over the years. And it is my privilege to represent those military families who have sacrificed so much over this past decade for our care and for our freedom. To the youngsters, I would say, a long time ago, when I was much younger and much smarter, I was out in the desert, and I got cards in a cold, wet, dirty place from children in schools. And the smiles that they drew and the colors that they used made my life a lot better as a soldier and as a daddy. So for all of those people that are going to get the cards that you've worked on, I want to thank you. What I would say to our neighbors is, while we often see and recognize the physical wounds, I would remind you that there are other wounded among us, those who suffer from stress, emotional wounds, family struggles. And I would ask that you not only keep them in your prayers and in your thoughts, but in your own neighborhoods, reach out to them, extend a hand, and say thank you. And finally, to all of you who are our family members, there is not one of us who serve this nation in uniform who have any illusion that we could do it without your love, without your support, without your promises to be there for us. So to the children, to our neighbors, to our family, to Governor Quinn, thank you.